What's the significance of the hand puppets?
Oh, good question. It goes way back to the near beginnings of the business.
Day 5 on the road again, heading to Iron Mountain, Michigan. You ever been there? I have not. I'm not sure where it is. I know it's in Michigan, which is the Windy City. Where are we going? Oh yeah, Iron Mountain. Okay. I missed out on the super buffet last night. I hear good things. Instead, I went to the finest Applebee's that I've ever been to. Well, I've only ever been to this one, but it was fine. It was fine. It looks to me, by my untrained eye, that we've got 389 miles to go, approximately 7 hours of riding time. That doesn't take into account, 2 or 3 hours of dicking around time. Normally I'd start the day with a fresh tank of gas, but I've got half a tank, and I started getting a little warm in my riding gear, even though it's only 55 out. And I wanted to just get on the road and get some air. I'm not going to say that the weather today is perfect, but it is 54 degrees. It is not raining currently, and it's not terribly windy. So I'm going to count that as a win, because yesterday was a frickin' nightmare. It was so windy, it was rainy, it was cold. I'm not complaining, as I've said. I'm just stating the facts. It sucked, but we got through it. It was fun. It felt like a little bit of a victory in the end. And then I went to Applebee's, as one does. I was kind of impressed with the food. Not so much the service, but the food was pretty damn good. Applebee's, 4.5 stars. Today's day 5. I've only posted one video, and that was of my first day. I had these grand plans of, getting back to my hotel room every night, dumping my video files down to a hard drive and doing a bunch of editing and posting a video every other day or something like that. And that's not going to work. Because the last thing I feel like doing after riding for 9 or 10 hours straight is reliving the day and sitting in front of a computer. So I think I'm gonna have to take a day off at some point soon and catch up on video editing, catch up on a little bit of work. I don't know. I think I need a reset day. Anyway, that was Bemidji. There's some Paul Bunyan shit there and some other stuff. I didn't really get a chance to see it because I only kind of blew through. I did stay at a, what did I stay at? A Best Western? It was fine. The manager couldn't have been more lovely. And I got the Best Western discount. Because I'm bug. I'm big time. It's not true at all. So we're in a little town called Floodwood, Minnesota, I believe. And I'm 16 minutes away from the Aerostich store. So I think we're going to make a little detour and go there. And hopefully spend no money. But knowing myself, I'm probably going to walk out of there with a brand new one piece. Anyway, let's get started. We're only 15 minutes away. We're 15 minutes away, 8 miles. So I am, for the first time, off Route 2. I'm on whatever the hell I'm on. And, yeah, there was a detour back there. Part of Route 2 was closed, so it put me here. And now this is the quickest way to Duluth. Floodwood, I don't know if you know this, has the largest golf ball in the country. Yep, it's true. Today's ride so far has been, a ride. There hasn't been a whole lot to see. Well, we saw the giant golf ball. But, you know what? It's 62 degrees now. The sun is wanting to come out a little bit. Oh, I'm in Duluth as we speak. Huh. What a country. Well, this is Duluth, Minnesota. Population 17. No, I actually think it's got a pretty decent population. Hey Siri, what's the population of Duluth, Minnesota?
As of 2024 population,
86,697 people. Oh, they got a Wendy's. Oh. Do they have a Starbucks? So I'm not jonesing for a Starbucks by any means, but I am jonesing for a good cup of coffee. This is Walter F. Mondale Drive, in case you're wondering. So if I understand things correctly, Duluth is on Lake Superior, the most superior lake in the whole United States. I have never, I don't think, seen a Great Lake. I mean, I have from an airplane, but not like ground level. I don't think I have anyway. The westernmost point of the Great Lakes is where Duluth is located on Lake Superior. I know that from memory. Also, I asked Siri. Coffee Creek Boulevard, see? I bet you that's where the Starbucks is. Wait, is there a whole creek filled with coffee? Shit. I want to go there. 1.4 miles and we turn. We're 5 minutes away from Aerostich. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh my god. Oh, that is a Great Lake. Look at that. Look at this view. I did not expect this. Oh, this was worth it. Look at this. That is superior, this lake. They don't mess around with lakes around here, huh? Oh, this is sketchy. We're going down.
North 21st Avenue West.
Okay. Oh.
In a quarter mile, turn left on the West Superior Street.
Wow. Now we're having an adventure, people. It's adventure time. Oh. Boy, everything looks closed and abandoned around here. Oh. Wow. What the hell happened to this poor city? Found it. I 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 found it. Now is there a place to park? Oh, motorcycle parking. Look at that.
On the left.
Local riders, please use side stand boards. Oh, okay. I will. That's very nice of them. That's so cool. Aerostich. Since 1982. Huh. So there's the sale rack. I might as well just say, hey, bud, come buy stuff. What's the significance of the hand puppets?
Oh, good question. It goes way back to the near beginnings of the business. I saw it somewhere in a novelty catalog, this little puppet. And I thought, if you have ever seen one of our old catalogs, there's a fair amount of irony and humor and sarcasm and various sprinkled in between the commercial product listings. sometimes when you're riding on a motorcycle, conditions are less than perfect, and that's part of why Aerostich clothing is so good, because it increases the number of days you ride. This is my little commercial here. The idea that you should use your motorcycle when it's not, if you go out on a perfect day, perfect temperature, sunny, the roads can be full of motorcycles in some places, and then the minute it goes down to 51 degrees and it's raining, there's no motorcycles on the road, and we make all this gear for that. And camping is the same way. When you're out in the outside, and you're not sealed in a compartment in a car or a home or an office, you have to roll with the punches of the weather. And one of the things that I think the puppet teaches is when things are not going well, it's still important to have a good attitude. And as a gag, I bought one of these from a novelty company and went to some motorcycle event, and it was crappy weather, and I pulled it out of my tank bag and I went, ah, and people laughed. And I thought, we should sell that thing. So that's that. And the next part of the story is we named him Mr. Happy. And I had also noticed, and if you travel on touring bikes, rider circles enough, you see people have mascots, little stuffed teddy bears and things on the back of their bike. And so some of our customers started using this as a mascot on the back of their bike. I named it, for the purpose of listing it in our old print catalogs, Mr. Happy. And there's a story and a description about how this is just the best thing. If somebody crashes and they're lying there and their bike's all busted up, get Mr. Happy out and go, well, that's easy to repair that bike or whatever. And of course, that was a sarcastic. And this is a long answer, which I'll close on this. Turned out when the internet got going a little bit, MrHappy.com is a porn website.
Of course it is.
Of course it is. So we have a website that you can go to. I think it's MrHappyTravels.com. And you can see all of the Mr. Happy stories and all the pictures that people have taken of their travels showing their Mr. Happy.
I love it.
And if you want a little porn, you can go to that other version and get some of that too. Not that I recommend.
Have you ever thought of mixing the two?
No.
Friends, I spent 2 hours at the Aerostich place. They couldn't have been a nicer group of people. And oh my God, is that store fantastic. As you saw, I met Andy, the founder, and he is one hell of a character. And I mean that in the best way possible. He's got a vibe about him. You know who he is the second you meet him, and he couldn't have been sweeter and nicer and kinder. And got to hear his whole story and the story of Aerostich, and got to do a tour, and oh man, that was fantastic. I didn't leave with a new suit or a new jacket, but there might be a little something in the works. Stay tuned for that. So after spending 2 hours in Aerostich, I've still got 4 hours and 23 minutes to ride to get to Iron Mountain. So anyway, thank you so much, Aerostich people, if you're watching. It was absolutely a hoot to hang out with you all and try on your stuff, and I may have bought something. I'll show you in a second. It's Mr. Happy. It's Mr. Happy. Do you understand? Mr. Happy. If you know, you know. It's an Aerostich thing. Look at how beautiful this is. I kind of wish I had planned to stay in Duluth. Seems like a pretty cool place. And I could have spent a day at Aerostich. Oh, I'm in Wisconsin. Look at me, I'm in Wisconsin. Seriously though. In total, I spent maybe 2 hours or so, or whatever, at Aerostich. And for the first half, I was saying to myself, okay, this is fun, but you gotta go, you gotta go, you gotta press on, you gotta press on. And then I finally said, you know what, screw it. If you spend too much time here and you have to change your schedule or even stay here overnight or whatever, it'll be completely worth it. So just relax and forget about it. And I relaxed and I forgot about it. And I have a feeling that that's probably going to be the best memory from this trip. Anyway, I'm in Wisconsin. Eventually I'm going to get to Michigan. And I'm not going to get there until PFL. Pretty friggin' late. But that's okay. It was worth it. The sun should still be up when I get there. I don't have a hotel room booked, of course. I don't know the first thing about Iron Mountain, except they apparently have pasties. But those pasties, which are essentially hand pies, but they're supposed to be the best in the country, they all close at 4. Where am I now? What a country.